Hi friends, welcome back to the Guitar Spot where we bring you all the beautiful guitars reviewed just for you, and I am very excited to bring you this line of guitars from the private collection. When we say private, that means it's not open for the public. Or not everyone is going to get it because it's in limited production, and only because the best quality woods are used. The design patterns are a little bit different, and you want to know why it's so special. I'm gonna just give you the heads up of what this is. This is the Maestro by Hosen, where he builds the private collection, and this is a Singa Mo, Singamo. It's like a grand auditorium size. Just the width itself, the lower bulk is about 16 over inches. Let me just go through a little bit of the constructions. One thing about Hosen is he started the Maestro guitars in 2004, and where he pushed the boundaries and he started learning and he built the brand in Singapore. And in 2015 he went to the Irvin Simoji, the master of tap tuning and tuning the tops. And that's where it radically changed or refined his thought philosophy on building. And that's where when I played those guitars after that, it has improved, and it's already been more than 5 years where he tried different methods that a lot of people may have tried in the US because of the weather and temperature in Asia don't make it here. I mean, a lot of the guitars are destroyed in a sense because they were too thin, and structurally, because of humidity, they don't last long. And the what separates Hosen from those builders is he took the philosophy. He is like the yin and the yang. He balanced it up, with with consideration of the temperature and the humidity in Asia, and also the aesthetic point of what Asians would like, especially bling, and then he builds that on that. This guitar comes with the Swiss spruce top. Swiss spruce top are the highest, where they, at I think after midnight, they chop the trees to so that and they are in limited supply. And Swiss spruce will give you that clarity, that bell like zinc on the guitar. And the back and sides of this is a spalted maple, not spalted maple, the spalted mango. If you eat mango in Asia, the spalted mango. And what's the tone of the mango like? Mango sounds a little bit like the mids and the trebles of koa. And it's beautiful wood, lovely grain. If you look, certain part looks like koa, certain part looks like mahogany, but it has a lighter hue on this, and this one, it's beautiful. The whole guitar has Indian rosewood binding on this guitar, and ebony bridge, ebony fretboard with purfling lines on this. So the private collection is all in the small little details. And when later I talk about the construction, you're gonna be blown away. Okay, the sides are not your normal sides. The sides are double sides on this guitar, and instead of having the linings are solid linings. So what does it mean to you as a player? Just think that this is like a drum, where the sides are really reinforced. Even the linings here inside are reinforced when you glue the top and bottom, so that it reinforces this part. And then the back and sides have a lot of movement in correspond, where the top pumps in and the back reflects back, out. And that's where you get lots of resonance, lots of overtones, and that's one part of this. Okay, 1/3/4 neck, and a head plate is a spalted mango, and a 3-piece neck on this lovely ducktail on the back plate, style. And you have a 510 tuners, really smooth dovetail joint on this guitar. And also the bevel, I love the bevel here, because sometimes when you put your arm here, you release it and you play, actually you dampen the top a little bit, and this will actually prevents that from happening. And also a sound port, just like a subwoofer, to give you a little bit of that feedback. You know, it's like a feedback monitor back to you, to that. Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit about forward shift X-Rays on this guitar. I'm going to talk about the beauty. You want to know what's the beauty of the guitar. This is the private collection. I'm going to show you the private collection bracing pattern. I'm going to review it here right now. It's not been reviewed. And this is the original Maestro series, where you have the X-Rays and the tone bars below. It's a relatively great sounding guitar already, but I just like to just give you a little bit discussion on why the private collection is something you want to reconsider. Firstly, is a collection pieces. They are one of a kind. The braces are a mix of Singa spruce and Singa spruce and Adirondack, so it gives the rigidity. Number one, very interesting, is you see this donut here on the sound hole. The donut here reinforces the spot where the sound goes in, and then it transfer the energy over this area. That's one thing about this donut that does. It's like a speaker cone. Okay. Number two is the X-Rays. Rather than having thick X-Rays, the philosophy where he learned from Irwin Simoji is to fit this in and thin it down, but having it high. So when you have a higher, like this is about more than half inch, but it's thin, the trebles will just come. It's ringing trebles, okay? And then you have the bridge plate on this guitar. The heart of this stuff is very important. Is this, they call it the hybrid lattice bracing. For lattice bracing, I had experience with one lattice bracing because I bought one Ayers guitar. Was a maple back and sides, I think, with Singa spruce. And that guitar was exceptional when I played it. And when I bought it and went back, I realized that it actually had lattice bracing. So lattice bracing is it has a unique tone that is very different. It's almost like a 3D effect, and most 3D effect that you will get, because the energy flow, it's captivating. The other thing, why you may ask, why not many people will do the lattice bracing. Number one, just look at the way it's done. It's like a cross sectional on the bracing, and it's laborious, a lot of work, and then to just go through this, it's a lot of work, but the balancing of this part, this is like the heart of where the tone is, and it takes a lot of time to even tone this. So you see, this is really short braces on this, and that's where it separates. Again, if you go in the market right now, all the handmade markets, a lattice brace guitar is normally above $10,000. I think Sing dollars at least. You can't find a lattice brace sounding guitar below $10,000. But in Singapore right now, you can actually have the value for money tone wood guitars done handmade, because all this are all hand voiced by Hosen himself, not his staff, not his people, not even his wife or his son, but he himself tap tones every individual. It's like a chef, you know, he cooks that beef, that filet mignon specially for you, and then this is, and pair it up with the tone wood, and then it taps it, and that's where the beauty of this, I can say, you get the energy flow here, the entire system, and a 3D sound that it embraces the player as well as the player and also your audience. Okay, he uses hide glue construction. He says that actually hide glue gives a little bit of that magnificent sound, and I like the bridge pattern of this inspired. They call it, it's really like he was inspired by Simoji actually, and I like this pattern. Okay, so how does it sound? I'm just gonna tell you, it's gonna sound really open, really big. If your normal guitar is like that, the Maestro private collection on the Singamo, it's loud. It's loud. I'm just having it. In fact, having some feedback, so I'm gonna push the mic a little bit back a little bit so that you. Actually, I reset up this guitar. It's perfectly set up. Now, all the guitars by the private collections are all black. I mean, they use a special system to just make sure that the nuts, the saddle, everything is done really nicely. And it's a response to every single touch that you have on. So like, it sounds, it just rings. Okay, one is the you may say, hey, how come it sounds so good? One, I've re-explained. The beauty of this is actually on the bracing pattern of the guitar, the private label, the private collection bracing. Secondly is also this one, I say, actually is because of the Swiss spruce that has this distinct clarity trebles that is bell-like, okay, and also the way he makes it. So the beauty of a great guitar, the way it's made, is when you play above the 3rd fret. You get here? Bass, you got bass, you got trebles. It's beautiful, beautiful. Let's couple this baby on the 3rd fret, and we'll play some stuff, and then you be the judge. Woo. Let's tune it a little bit. You know, the new string sometimes does cause a little bit of effect on the tuning, and sometimes also the capo. And I just want to make sure that you get the best. And I don't have time to edit my videos, okay? Alright, I don't have time to edit my videos. Are you ready? The Singa mold from the private collection. You got the Swiss spruce. Swiss spruce actually are not easy to find. Firstly, number one. In fact, I have one guitar that has a Swiss spruce, and the beauty of the Swiss spruce is it's more like German, but you got warmness, but the clarity, the bell-like trebles, the one strum. It sets the distinct differences in the trebles, and if you brace it correctly, the way Hosen does it with his private collection bracing, lattice bracing, okay, lattice bracing, look below. You can't find a guitar with lattice bracing below $10,000, but you can actually get something value my money that is made in Asia. That will make it's made to last, the way the neck angle, things like that. And I fully respect him, having spent several couple hours in his shop. The last two or three times I visited him, having lunch 2 times with him, and I've grown. I had respect for him, but I've grown to have more respect for him and the way he wants to push the envelope. So you get the Swiss spruce top and back inside spalted mango. I mean, mango is sweet, and but the wood of this looks not just sweet. The tone is captivating. You can hear it is really like the sweetness of the koa, the midst, and the lovely treble, and he does it nicely. The sides are all double sides. I mean, there are 2 double sides to reinforce the sides, and also the linings are solid linings. It's really solid linings. Solid linings. To bend the solid linings, okay, because most of the linings are, they call it the serrated the lining, so that you can actually turn the linings. That means that a little bit of the mass is taken away for the linings that underneath. But what he does is he uses solid lines, so you really have to bend that thick piece of wood, but that piece of wood here underneath so that the top and the backs can sit on it, will stiffen this part, so that the top will act like a drum and the back in relationship. Okay, so that's the beauty of how Tony is. It's very hard to explain to you right now on the video, but I hope you like it. And if you like this video, just give me a thumbs up. These guitars are available right now to Maestro. If you see this video, tell them you saw the mango, and tell them this video, maybe send a video, and they can quote you a price. I don't get anything from them. It's just that my love for Maestro guitars and my love for brotherly love, okay, the bromance with Hosan, okay, the maker. And I'm gonna review 2 more guitars, the Longan wood, Longan, okay, the fruit Longan, and it's gonna be an exciting. So stay tuned. I'll see you soon. This is Jarvis signing off. Live with passion, play guitar, love, joy, peace, health, and wealth to be multiplied in your life. I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.